Welcome to the Shan Discussions. Today is January 13th, 2012. Okay, I have a list here, a few things I want to go over, a few topics I want to touch on. I want to touch on each thing real quick. We all know about the National Defense Authorization Act. This is the bill Obama and Congress put together. It says that they can basically take away the human rights of souls. They can take you, lock you away, give you no representation, and you're there till whatever. The Republic is a thing that establishes that we get representation. People can't just say you're there because you're told to be, and things of this nature. This is corruption, is crime. Okay? Now, I do not understand what could have caused our President Obama to sign the National Defense Authorization Act. Okay? I don't know why Congress would have put this thing together to commit this atrocity against humanity. But I do want to touch on a few topics as to why this is a crime against humanity. Why we should not be deceived by the idea of fear. Martin Luther King did this and he got killed. Imposters like Chris Matthews talk about John F. Kennedy. You know, that's subliminal fear. John F. Kennedy tried to do this and he was killed for it. John F. Kennedy is dead. Let the dead rest in peace. We are the living. Now, Chris Matthews is a fraud and a puppet. I saw the interview. Chris Matthews asked Ron Paul, "Are you trying to legalize prostitution and drugs in America?" Now, prostitution is already legal in America. It's called pornography. The biggest pimp, Hugh Hefner. Okay? Hustler magazine, one of the biggest promoter of prostitution in America right now. Okay? People make films where people are having sex for sale in America. You can watch it on your Cinemax, your HBO. You can watch it all over the place. You can go to any store in America and buy legal prostitution. Now, I don't want to insult these porn stars because they are tax-paying citizens. They should be respected and represented. So I don't want to get that thing in there. I just want to point out the hypocrisy of Chris Matthews and say, "You're trying to legalize prostitution." Excuse me. These porn stars, if they're not paying taxes, they're the ones you insult and call prostitutes. Chris Matthews also tried to attack Mr. Ron Paul about drugs in America. Are you trying to legalize drugs in America? Here is why I support Mr. Ron Paul's point about drugs in America. Not only because I would love to benefit from the sale of marijuana, Shan Marijuana Light, imported from Jamaica, but I'm against terrorism. So, our U.S. troops, I didn't make this up. This is Frontline, Obama's War. Frontline did this documentary. In the documentary, the U.S. troops are pointing out, they're telling us, listen, we are told to protect the farmers growing their marijuana. We cannot interfere with them when they ship their marijuana to the Taliban, because that's how they make their money. So the troops cannot interfere with them. They have to sit there and watch all that marijuana and opium sit there for them to ship to the Taliban. So I don't understand, why is it we're being told we need to stop this war because drugs are being supporting the Taliban, but American troops are protecting the drugs that's being sold to the Taliban. Cut the crap. I agree with Mr. Ron Paul. If we legalize this stuff that's already in America, I can make some money. Accountability. We don't have accountability in this country right now. If we had accountability, it would allow us to question people as to where the hell is the stimulus money. Well, it worked. It worked how? It did what exactly? What did it do? I don't know what it did. Well, it's doing things slowly. Okay? So forget that. Here's why I propose we take our vote back. This is why. Because if we had our vote back, where every city, every single city, whenever there are federal issues for us to address, we vote on it from the city level. This way citizens get involved. It takes away the power of the lobbyists and these lying officials who are getting paid for their vote and are lying and claiming we're supporting our constituents. Excuse me, the last person who was supporting his constituents was forced out of office because he showed his penis, which was none of anybody's business. His wife didn't even complain. I didn't hear her say a word yet. But he was forced out, and the people who he represented were saying, hey, we want him. What are you talking about? We don't care about that. But he was forced out anyway. We need to take our vote back and vote on all federal issues in the cities from the state level, where people say, hey, you know what? Obama want to pass a bill called the National Defense Authorization Act. Yeah, he has to convince us why this is necessary, so we're going to listen. And when time comes to vote, we all vote. Each city, there's a city hall in every city. We go down there and we vote. I want to point out how our vote can be ripped off if we don't change our voting system. Okay, I want you to see this. Okay, George Bush thanking me for voting for him. And I'm like, vote for George Bush? What are you talking about? Someone within the GOP used my name and voted for George W. Bush. Voting fraud exists. This is proof. Fear. You have to understand. Don't allow yourself to fall into the idea that there's some secret society, the Illuminati, the boogeyman. That's crap. There is no such thing as any secret society, Illuminati bullcrap. Everybody that's doing something is somewhere. The idea that the secret Freemasons, the secret Shriners, all this crap, let me tell you something. I live in Windsor, Connecticut. Right down the street is the Mason Hall. Anybody can go down there, talk to them, register with them, vote with them. These are who? Community activists. People are saying, hey, we want to be involved in our vote. We want to be involved in the structure of what's going on in our society. Okay, the Knights of Columbus, about 3-4 buildings down. Okay, this isn't some secret society. These are citizens in the country utilizing their liberty to be active in the community. Legalize Ricky Rose Blunt. Sign my petition. Legalize Wheezy Weed. Sign my petition. Legalize G-Unit Ganja. Sign my petition. Legalize Shand Marijuana Light. Because I don't want any of that crazy stuff. You know, I just like my regular weed the same way I like my yellowtail Shiraz. Okay? And my Melanie. Okay? Keep it easy. These are your community activists who get up off their ass, get out there and vote. Okay? These are your business owners. These are all the little stores and people that do stuff in your community. That's them. So what are you doing? All these folks representing the hood, but the hood's still the same. I got the hood. That's why I'm telling you, that's why I use my satire. You know, the dope boys got the hood at their back. So let who want keep the ghetto. Cause change need the cash. Okay? I got all the connections you need. There's plenty of farmland in Jamaica. We don't have to buy Taliban marijuana. We can buy Jamaican marijuana. Jamaica need the money too. The Jamaican government get 20%. The U.S. government get 20%. Jamaican farmers get 30, and I get 30 to split with me and my homies. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. So I'm starting the petition. So go to YouTube/Shan Club, subscribe, and post, I want to support the petition. When I turn to my TV, I want to hear about the issues that are affecting our community and what's going on in them right now on prime time. These are serious issues right now. So what is Verizon doing for your black entertainment television? Just like Jay-Z points out, he's grown up now. Jay-Z, you need to call Obama and tell him that NDAA is a crime against humanity. Mr. Ron Paul needs to understand this. He needs to get it through his head. Grab hold of this understanding. You cannot promote libertarianism and profess that this is about unity and then say, if you don't get nominated, you're not going to run. That just means you're full of shit. That's all that means. I'm saying to you, okay? Whether you are picked or not, you have to say, you know what? I have to do what is correct. And I cannot allow Mitt Romney, I cannot allow Obama, I cannot allow Newt Gingrich Piggly Wiggly. Really? Okay, we experienced his crap with Clinton already. We're not going through that again. We already know he's a fraud. Mitt Romney is a fraud. Rick Perry is the biggest fraud of all. Talking secession. Are you kidding me? Indivisible. With liberty and justice for all. You can't secede. That's treachery. You get shot for that in America. You ain't know down in America that's what we do. Okay. This guy's a clown. Now, I want to send a special thanks to the young lady on Twitter that told me I couldn't spell. But like I told her, I would rather not be able to spell well than to be an incompetent fool watching crimes going on and talking about she's going to exercise. Obama just signed away human rights and she's going to exercise. I'm going to reprimand me saying that I'm spam. I'm doing spam. Are you kidding me? I'm doing spam because I'm putting out, but hey, NDAA takes away human rights, but I'm a spammer. Okay. Alright. I'll be a spammer and I'll keep on using spell check. Alright. And you keep on exercising. Your ass might end up in Guantanamo Bay. Okay? That's my issues. So, I want you all to know, you have to be active. You have to get out there, talk to somebody, do something. Me, I don't know what to do. Okay? I'm just concerned about these things, and this is all I know how to do. I know how to make a video and talk to people. So that's what I'm doing. Beyond that, I don't know too much. Okay? So, what are we going to do about these issues? What are we going to do? I mean, come on. We need to do something. We need to be active here. Alright? Don't fall for the okie doke. Thank you.